It's time for viewer email. It's time for viewer That's not a good beat. Give me a beat. Do you have a letter that you want us to read and send it to me and then I'll send it to you? I can never do that. Could you slow it down? We've got a letter from a viewer.
We've got emails from viewers all across this land. Oh, that was my...
I don't like it that what you did was better than me, but then you ended it terribly, so I feel better about myself. It's time for viewer email. Hi, David and Melissa. I need help with something. And we're here for that. We're here for that. I was dating someone for only a few weeks when Corona hit. Any date ideas to impress her went away pretty quickly. Do you have any ideas I could steal? I'm only asking because she absolutely loves y'all. I actually have never watched you before. Okay, signed JT. Well, that ended rude. And I'm assuming this is Justin Timberlake and he has watched us. You know you're lying, JT. You know you're lying. What's he asking us for? Do people look at us and say, I bet those two know how to date? I bet the girls from Ipanema come walking and when she walks,
One of my favorite dates we did...
Why are you talking so loud?
Sorry. One of my favorite dates that we did before we were married is, remember we went to like the dollar store or something and we bought those little plastic bowling pins and we took them to the airport, and they probably can't do that right now, but you can take them to maybe a public place and then you can bowl with the little plastic bowling pins as you watch people. That was one of my favorite ones that we did when we were dating. It's fun, different.
I want you to hear me, and I want you to hear me real clear, okay? Crystal clear. I don't want to be overly dramatic. I want to just be really direct with you.
You thought that was a cheap date?
I've never freaking done it.
Yes, you did.
You've never taken me to the dollar store to buy bowling pins.
No, I went.
God knows you've taken me to the dollar store before on many a date.
Oh, that one Valentine's.
Bull. It's every time we go to a movie. Go to the dollar store, put your Reese's in your bag, Melissa. David, you have never.
We did. We were in college. And I didn't take you. I went and got him, and then we went. We went with Jeff and whatever girl he was.
David, never happened. That has never happened, not one time. You've never taken me to go plastic bowling. First of all.
Why are you doing this?
We wouldn't be married today.
JT is losing his faith in the idea, and it's a good idea, and you know you went.
Mm-hmm. That hacks me off. First of all, that was never a date we went on. Not ever. You didn't do that with me. You did it with some little 2-bit college girl. JT, don't listen to David, who wants you to go get arrested by Homeland Security by setting up something at the airport. Okay? I know exactly who you did that with. The same girl who you licked butter off of her fingers. She told me we would go to the movie and he would lick butter off my fingers. Just so you know, you've never tried to lick butter off of my fingers.
That's because you always beat me to it.
That's because I can lick my own fingers. Thank you very much. JT, first of all, you don't have to be able to go out and, I don't feel like, go out and do to have a really special date night. I feel like some of the things you can do, and I'm not trying to be like all kinky right now, but home are just as sweet, like making a picnic in front of the TV or whatever. What is one, can you help elaborate with it?
Yes, one of the first movies we watched when we started dating that you loved was Pretty Woman. Candyman.
Pretty Woman. I'm gonna kill you.
You didn't like Pretty Woman?
I wasn't even allowed to watch it when it came out. My mother wouldn't let me. Okay? David Vaughn! I've never watched Pretty Woman with you.
Yes, you have. I've never watched Candyman with you.
Candyman was the first date that we went on. You took me to Macaroni Grill first, where we had dinner, followed by Candyman, where when we walked into the lobby, you reached over and grabbed my hand. I stopped abruptly in front of the popcorn concession stand, where you then looked at me and said, and I quote, "Seriously, we just ate." That's what we did on our first date.
No.
I've never watched Pretty Woman with you.
That is not. No one even believes that. She did watch Pretty Woman, and
Would
we really? Would I really take you to Candyman
I'm going
on
to say
the
the name
night
of who you watched Pretty Woman with.
on the? Oh, you might be. Okay, you might be right. But I still stand by. I did not take you to Candyman.
You took me to Candyman. You're on your own, JT.